Listen, the end of the year is so important to me because just like I talk about how my day starts with the night before, December, the last few weeks of the year, are the night before the following year. It's not that I like going through team reviews for the entire month of December. It's not like I like being booked on the half an hour. It's not like I like doing all of this work. I mean, now I do because it's part of the adrenaline. It's part of what keeps me going. But at the same time, I do it because I need to. Like I do the work I do because I have to survive. And in order to survive as an entrepreneur with no boss, no W-2s, only 1099s, someone who has to deal with their own taxes, someone who has to deal with their own waking up and going to bed, someone who has 62 people who answer to them every single day, I have to put in the work. And the work for 2019 comes at the end of 2018. So that's why this entire week is me sitting down with my team, back to back to back, 60 people going through how was the year, what's next year gonna be like, what's your income goal for next year. Some people who haven't hit their goals are leaving. Like right now I'm sitting here and I'm looking at empty desks because I've had to let people go from the team and it's always hard. And all of those conversations are always hard because no one on my team is someone I don't like or don't love. Like they're all here for a reason. They're all here because I like them, every single one. And having to let someone go is brutally painful. And it's so hard not to take personally, but I hate it more than I think they hate it because I know the person that I'm letting go is gonna do so well after. Because I know when people have fired me in the past and I'm so mad, I'm so angry, my life has changed literally the next day. It's like I'm free. Like it's that energy, like that scared feeling, that fear is what you use to propel you. And I know we talk about that all the time. Some agents on the team have had a really tough year. They didn't hit their goals. They made a lot less than they made last year, maybe even a lot less than they made the last 2 years, in part because the market is down, in part because the environment is just not conducive to making more income compared to the last 24 months. And they all ask me, like, what can I do better? What can I do? What can I do? And it's always about the work, but psychologically, mentally, it's about remembering that life isn't 1 year at a time, right? In the actual day, you're broken down by 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour at a time. But life as a whole, income as a whole, isn't 1 year at a time. It's 5 years. Do you remember what you made when you were 21? No, I have no idea. I remember I made no money my first year in real estate, and that's all I can really remember. I think I have to go back to my notes and check, like see what I made my second year and third year. All I know is kind of what I made over the last couple of years and what I hope to make over the next couple of years, right? So you have one down year, good. Now you have a good place to rock up from. Because it's really hard once you get up here to keep going and keep going and keep going. And guess what? All markets come down. Everybody has to come down sometimes, right? Every ball you throw up eventually is going to drop. It's just about how you pick it up and put it back into play versus everyone else who kicks it around, buries it in the sand, puts it back, doesn't take it out, gets another ball. Like, how are you gonna pick up every dropped ball and move it forward into the game so that you can do better next year? And what work are you gonna do? What's the strategy you're going to do to be able to make sure that you can have more business next year? How are you gonna diversify? If you focus on selling one type of product every day and it's not selling, sell something else. Sell more of a different type of product. For instance, I saw that $2 to $5 million apartments were becoming very, very difficult to sell in Manhattan. So I quickly went into Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and Bushwick. We started selling 2 and 3 family houses, $800,000 to $2 million a piece. And we sold a lot of them because all I cared about was selling as much as possible, keeping the team hungry, and keeping volume up. I want to sell at least 500 homes a year, right? That was my goal this year. Pretty sure we'll hit it. And the only way to do that is to diversify. And that's what I tell people who say, I had a tough year this year. What am I do next year? Say, don't focus on the individual market. The market's gonna be up or it's gonna be down. You can't control that. Focus on what you can control. And what you can control is the work that you put in, day out. How many people did you call today? How many new sellers or people that have things to buy did you meet this month? How many new networking events did you go to? How many times did you write down your goals and write down what you did that week and actually think about the work? How often did you do that? How often did you go out into the street to meet actual strangers and see if they want to buy or sell a home? Like, you can't laugh at tactics like that if you've never done them. I've done them, and I'm not going to laugh at it. And that's what that end of the year is for. It's planning for the year ahead. It's making sure everyone that works for me knows how valuable they are. It's me going around the room and telling everyone what I'm thankful for them, how great they are, what they do well. And then in the reviews, I come through and I say what they can improve on. And then we talk, we strategize, we go through the market, we go through issues. What's next year gonna be like? What's currency gonna be like? Where should we go after next year? Is it Australia? Is it New Zealand? Is it China? Is it India? Is it South America? Where is the dollar gonna be the weakest so that people will get great deals here? It's just one of the 10,000 things that we think about as we strategize and plan, because a dream is just bullshit without a plan, right? It is just a dream. And most of the times when you don't plan, that dream you had becomes a fucking nightmare.